Hello everyone. Today we will be discussing language teaching methods. In this presentation we will discuss the functional notional approach, which I call the gift, the total physical response, which I call the skill, and project-based learning, the choice. The capacity to learn is a gift. The ability to learn is a skill, but the willingness to learn is a choice. So as we go through this presentation, we will see why I have given these names. This phrase was said by Brian Herbert. In this particular video, we will discuss the functional notional approach, learning as a gift. There are two basic concepts in this approach. First, you have the concept of function, which is, according to David Newman, the communicative purposes for which we use language. And you have the notion, which is, as well by the same author, the conceptual meanings, objects, entities, state of affairs, logical relationships, and so on, expressed through language. If you didn't fully get what this means, let's narrow it down. So, function implies identifying, defining, apologizing, inquiring, greeting, empathizing, responding, persuading, generating ideas, ing. So as you can see, all of these are different functions of the language. All of these are different ways in which we interact, in which we relate to others. On the other hand, we have the notion. We have time, size, movement, where, nouns, pronouns, when, me, verbs, dogs, 1985, adjective, prepositions, adverbs. Notions imply all of those functional notions, or in other words, all of those structures that we use to be able to communicate our messages. The functional notional approach is a communicative approach. So please bear this in mind. The focus of it is communication, is speaking or relating to others, which entails mostly listening and conveying information to others. So what are the benefits? These benefits have been stated by Finocchiaro and Brumfitt in 1983 and cited by David Newman in 1988. So first of all, it provides the reading of everyday real-world language. So this is the way how people talk and how people communicate in their day-to-day lives. It leads us to empathize receptive listening, reading activities. So in other words, we connect through listening to others and through our reading as well. It recognizes that the speaker must have a real purpose for speaking and something to talk about. So in other words, the speaker must ensure that the purpose why the communication is happening is because something real is happening and not something that is just stuck to books. Communication will be intrinsically motivating because it expresses basic communicative functions. It enables teachers to exploit psycholinguistic, sociolinguistic, and educational principles. It can develop naturally from existing teaching methodology. It enables a spiritual curriculum to be used, which reintroduces grammatical, topical, and cultural material. It allows for the development of flexible, modular courses. It provides for a widespread promotion of foreign language courses. So, considering all of these benefits, then what are the drawbacks? So, a few of the drawbacks are, first of all, that communication is a very complex process. So, there can be more to communication than just functions and notions. And this is something that has been one of its main critiques ever since it started. On the other hand, we have the idea that there is not a clear limit between functions and notions in language for some very specific cases.